My beautiful queen, you are the sunrise that does not burn, the light that rests gently on my shoulders. After a long night of wandering, you are the soft certainty in a world that often trembles without warning, the steady rhythm my restless heart learned to follow without fear. Before you, my days were pages half written, ink smudged with doubt, margins crowded with questions. Then you arrived like quiet music through an open window, and suddenly every unfinished sentence knew exactly how it wanted to end. My beautiful queen, you are the sweetest part of my life, the honeyed breath of morning, the calm inside the storm, the one my heart runs to without hesitation, without armor, without rehearsing what to say. It runs to you the way rivers run to the sea, certain of belonging, certain of home. Every moment I spend thinking about you is a moment wrapped in gold. I find you in the smallest things, in the hush before dawn, in the warmth of afternoon light spilling across my window, in the laughter of strangers that reminds me of your smile. Even the wind carries something of you, a whisper of your kindness, a trace of your gentle strength. When I close my eyes, I see the shape of your patience, the way you hold the world, without letting it harden you. You are softness without weakness. You are strength without cruelty. You are grace that does not ask to be admired, yet commands admiration simply by existing. My queen, your love is not loud, but it is powerful. It does not demand attention, yet it transforms everything it touches. Like sunlight on frost, it melts the sharp edges I once carried around my heart. There was a time when I thought love meant losing pieces of myself, but loving you has felt like finding them. With you, I am not smaller. I am more honest, more patient, more willing to stand still and listen to what my soul has been trying to say. You have taught me that tenderness is not fragile. It is brave. It stands in the open, unarmed, and still refuses to retreat. When I think of you, I think of constellations, how stars, though distant, form patterns that guide lost travelers. You are my constellation. Even on the darkest nights, I look up and find my direction written in your light. My beautiful queen, your laughter is a cathedral bell, ringing across the quiet valleys of my doubt. It calls me back to joy. It calls me back to faith in simple things. And your silence, even your silence, is kind. It does not accuse. It does not judge. It holds space like open hands, ready to receive whatever I am brave enough to offer. Every moment I spend thinking about you feels like standing at the edge of something sacred, not because you are distant, but because you are rare. A rarity not of perfection, but of sincerity. You love without calculation. You give without measuring what remains. You speak truth without sharpening it into a weapon. You choose gentleness in a world that rewards noise. My queen, if my heart were a house, you would be the warm light in every window, the fire in the hearth that never goes out, the familiar scent of comfort lingering in every room. I carry you with me, even when you are not beside me, in crowded streets, in quiet rooms, in the pauses between heartbeats. You are there. Sometimes I catch myself smiling for no reason at all, and then I realize it is because a memory of you has quietly entered the room of my thoughts. The way you look at me, as if I am more than my mistakes. The way your voice softens when you say my name. The way your presence turns ordinary minutes into something worth remembering. You are the poetry I never knew I was capable of writing. The melody my heart hums without effort. The dream that does not fade with morning. My beautiful queen, loving you feels like breathing after holding my breath for far too long. It feels natural, necessary, undeniably right. When the world feels heavy, I think of your resilience, how you have faced your own storms without letting them steal your light. How you stand tall, not because life has been easy, but because you have chosen to rise anyway. Your strength is not loud thunder, it is steady rain, persistent, nourishing, quietly shaping mountains over time. And your kindness. Your kindness is a language I am still learning to speak. Each word you offer is wrapped in understanding. Each gesture is a reminder that love can be both fierce and gentle at once. Every moment I spend thinking about you feels like discovering treasure in places I once overlooked. A new detail in your smile, a deeper meaning in your words, a fresh appreciation for the way you exist in the world. I feel lucky, not in the fragile way of someone waiting for fortune to change, but in the grounded way of someone who knows they have been given something precious. Lucky to know you, lucky to love you, lucky to be loved by you. My queen, if I could gather all the gratitude in my chest and shape it into something visible, it would stretch across the